Right, hello. Oh, is this... Oh, there we are. See how long I can go tonight, but it's been a while since I've been to the Acres, so I figured I'd stop by, and then there's Inkwell tonight, so see how long I can go. But I did want to say hello to people. Hope you're all doing well. Well, she's at the turning yellowish phase of her her bruising. At least a little better, hoping that the healing springs here will help out as well. But she wants good food, good drink, and a soak. And so shall we. Well, things have gotten a bit different. Is this a place for souls? Springs or... food first. And I can soak. She goes straight through the middle of a torii gate because she is a kami. Fuck it. That's what these are for. Everybody else goes to the left or the right. That is as mortals are supposed to. What is that? I'll probably have some onisake. Cute Halloween stuff. Yeah, it is great. I love how everyone who has their own maps have been... Oh! What in that? Alright, there are so many stairs here. And I cannot fly. I'd probably shadow step up, but that is... It does make my muscles tense. And everything is closed. Are you serious? Oh. Oh, people are fighting, that would be why. Oh, but it is Tatsu-san. See if I can get there in time. This is very frustrating. Everything is still sore. There it is over there. Things are busy over here.
Boo,
Hi,
Nut,
Kise.
Nate, and Matt.
Hello, dear.
Matt's been the most reliable, though.
How you feeling?
A bit better, though still quite sore. I thought perhaps the springs here would be nice, though. Seems everyone is back here first.
Yeah, I
the
did
springs are
that
very
last
helpful.
time I got hurt too. It helps. Have you sent them yet?
Once, a while ago.
Me?
Oh, there's my vision gone. I'll check.
Guys, I'm doing something.
I mean, Tatsu's fighting.
Apparently so.
But, like I said yesterday for the Dragon's Bane, the woman over there, she's one of the top providers of the antidote.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, I heard about her, and apparently Knight, and Ludwig mentioned Boo. I've met Boo.
Yep.
Yes, and Boo.
Oh, that is good. There are people to go to. That is always a very good option. Though, once again, I am hoping to never have to deal with that ever again.
That's what I said the first time.
Been scary.
Once is one time far
Not
too
gonna
many.
lie, it's.
If
I'm
we
not
can
gonna
ever
lie,
successfully
it's
get into
most
their
likely gonna happen
systems
more.
or into however they keep information, we can try to make sure that we remove your contract. We're trying to do that with Fleece.
It makes absolutely no sense.
I know exactly.
Well, aren't they
We've been-
lying on yours?
That's true. They say that
Well, they
Fleece blew
were,
up a
but
bunch of
Nat-
places.
Net cleared up the lies, but some of them are still after the money regardless.
And they luckily did not take my body, so at least it is not about that. Let's see, I could understand that. I am very expensive, but I do not know why they would need my flesh golem.
I don't know. It could be. Again, they just tend to go after anything draconic. Whatever excuse they can come up with, it seems.
And you could get some money.
Which is utterly ridiculous.
That seems to be the truth. They're stinky.
Yes, darling, extremely stinky.
Has Steve not come back yet?
Nope.
I'm
Hey,
not
Dexter.
stinky.
I hope
I
nothing
know,
happens.
Dad's dear.
Hello. How have you been? I've heard some things,
Yes, you most probably heard correctly. And the answer is
and I see some things.
yes. The answer is much worse than I wish I was.
Have you taken a dip in the healing spring?
That was exactly what I was going to do after some food, but then I noticed it was closed, and then everyone was here, so I came here first.
I could probably get you some food. What would you like?
Would anything that would help any sort of rejuvenation of this would be lovely. Especially for, I do not know what is good for bruises. Everything is sore.
I'm not certain I know of any food that heals, but I'm keen on fish.
Fish has always been lovely,
All
yes.
food heals, in my opinion.
Very true, very true.
Food is food.
Yes, things that are delicious. That will rejuvenate me plenty.
Have you eaten a mana melon since you've gotten your new body?
Yes, actually. Brought him several for the ones I live with.
Well, we have a bunch of those still, and since it's infused with mana, that might be able to help you.
Perhaps, though I've noticed that I have no connection to mana at the moment because of the stupid curse.
Really?
Some sort of other energy.
Curse.
Oh yes, I would assume you have heard about the shenanigans of Ludric's party.
I see.
Yes, which made things even more
Well.
difficult when hunters showed up. Though I suppose I haven't... I've never actually been in a fight before. That was very... I never wished to do that.
Maybe, if you want to avoid fights, defensive magics in the future, but I know it would be more difficult right now.
Yes, that is indeed what I am considering for the future. I'm certain that I shall have quite a bit more
And she
power
must
and the
have
ability
rejected
to
me because she
avoid injury.
knows they know I would have like demolished you in hand-to-hand combat.
I don't think that's true. If you want to go fight someone again, you could. Fine.
Auntie thought you very strong.
In fact, it is you who doth lie.
Let's get you that mana melon.
Lie.
Keep lying.
Thank you, darling.
It'll at least be a nice treat.
Indeed.
Auntie thought you very strong.
I do wish I could bring Sigurd here. He was more injured than I was, which is saying something, given everything, but...
No.
So it sounds like he protected you as best he could.
Yes. We almost died.
Then, if there was something I could do, if only I could bring the spring to him.
I could lift
I would try to get him here, though he went off on his own to recover with his god.
Mr.
I have not heard from him since.
Is he a paladin?
How is it to have different types of legs? 'Cause before your legs were
I
called,
suppose
like,
technically in a
now your legs
sense.
go boop-boop.
He's more of a
I could
It was
pick it up
hard
and
to
then I
get
could
used to.
fly.
But
Viking.
Ark trained me how to walk
Also,
pretty
you're
quickly.
stone man. You're
So
stone
just a
man.
warrior.
Honestly,
yes, so he's become a bit more
That's
violent.
something.
Peep.
the main
Thank you, dear.
What is
reason I'm
that?
still okay.
It's a Green Lantern symbol.
Got you again.
Super strength.
I
go.
got him
At
again.
least everything still tastes good.
Stop picking up people, please.
Please, do you need anything?
is good. Baby,
You want fish?
I'm
or
always
meat?
hungry. Meat.
Gotta
Meat tastes
ask
better than
people
fish.
up. It's the polite
Fish
thing
is
to
meat.
do.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
Never.
I didn't cook it, but I know that doesn't bother you.
But-
It's very potent.
That is true.
But I shall stay.
That's
I
not
do
how
not
you
mind.
So,
It's not
It's
in
not
my
a fish's
physical
meat.
strength, but in my mental strength.
I wish I could have assisted them. I was busy with other things.
So you
thankfully.
could, so you could like. throw
Young
away-
Daedalus was rushing me to secure an area for an operation that went down.
Yes, but
Oh.
in
How did that
wits.
go?
I believe they were successful, but now there's a
My
big
hand is made of stone.
hole in the ground with claw marks surrounding it.
That happened when I was.
Cracked on
Yeah.
We may have to employ some adventurers again
I hope
to solve another problem
Archie's not
that we
fine.
didn't foresee.
I hope so too.
Luckily,
because
from what
that,
I've heard,
matter apparently is
those
like,
types who enjoy
from what
solving
I
those
understand,
problems tend to be very easy to find.
the only time I've ever actually been mortally injured, and it hasn't healed.
Then we'll just have to find the funds
Arms, legs, whatever I
to
can
pay all of these adventurers.
But like you know,
Judging by the hole and the size of the claw marks,
the only thing that matters. And it's
I just like
thing's massive. You just like food.
Yes,
Is that all that's
yes,
on your
pay
brain
them in
right now?
food, dear. Oh, everybody loves food.
They
What
like
about buttons?
buttons.
I look
What about
away
the-
My heart is
for
buttons.
you, I look away, I look back, you're my height. Wow.
Interesting.
Someone gave
Oh,
Mag a really rare gem to eat, but instead of eating it, he tried to shape it into a button and he gave it to me.
Today,
And now it's like my favorite out of all of my buttons I have.
Oh, that is
What
adorable.
kind of gem is that?
another day.
It was a diamond.
You have a diamond button.
A very like. eh.
That is
The
lovely.
most expensive button I've ever heard of.
Yes, I've begun to realize that the longer I've been in this
whoa, whoa, whoa.
adjusted flesh golem, the more I've noticed that I've sort of been drawn a bit to things like spell scrolls or items with what they call charges. What if, from what I am told, Topaz,
So,
maybe the Topaz dragon in me, from what I have heard, they seem to enjoy things that are a bit entropic. Creation and destruction. What is more the same than something that is destroyed to create something else?
I didn't start hoarding things until I ended up in this place. And even then, it was kind of people, I guess. Souls. I hold on to souls until they're ready to move on, and then I set them free. I don't think many dragons set things free, though.
Yes, that does not seem so much as a whole.
No, they
adoption.
usually keep them against their will.
I've
I've
been
personally
doing
dragons do
my
that.
reading and learning via friends that both are dragons and that just live in the Fey-ish places that contain dragons. I've said this before. I'm so glad all the dragons I've met hoard weird things instead of the standard, which
What,
is
like
shiny
gold and
things.
gems?
So that would include you.
Yeah, that would include me. I've only met one that does that.
I still don't know what young people mean.
To be fair, though, with the things that I hoard, when I first ended up here, when I was hoarding the souls in one place, I did keep them too long. I wouldn't let them leave. I just learned it's not a good thing to do, because then I make problems for myself. And I'd rather not shades be appearing in my home.
So you hoard dead people.
I would say, well,
The good ones.
I suppose the shades are different here. I know a very nice shade. Her name is Shade. She lives in my dear friend's chateau.
I believe the shades here are completely unique. But then I've been
Shade
proven
named
wrong
Shade.
before.
Wow, that's original.
That is
It
simply
feels
amazing.
original,
Do not be
to be
rude.
honest.
I thought you were a cockroach.
I feel that the classification of shade isn't original. Because I've lived my life meeting various things and people that are called shades.
I'm back.
Have you ever been by my cove, please?
Too.
Me?
You
She
mean
may
where
not
you
have been
live?
a
The two that
shade,
put you in a
that's something.
coma?
Well, the deeper.
I've been there.
Wait,
Well,
he
I
gets the
remember
shade.
I met your whole family that one time.
That's what the thing is classified
Hey,
as.
Garx.
I met all your kids
That's true.
once.
Oh, I cannot hold this one.
It was the time. Well, they don't know I can talk
I think
yet.
it's just using the name. Honestly, because like
Well, now you can talk
I've
to
seen
them
so
and
many different
scare all of
things
them.
that use the name
The world
Shade.
isn't very accessible
How
now.
can I scare them?
A lot
more
of fantasy worlds are not
You know,
They're
accessible.
not
Oh,
used
like,
to
it's more like a gold
last
mine.
they
Oh,
checked,
like
you weren't
the
really
sword.
talking.
I do like it when people are like, you're talking!
body?
And I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I punched him in the gut, yeah.
This
It's
is
really
fairly
funny.
new.
How he was like, you know.
Yes,
pitch black.
my
Going
magical
through-
item is helping me
Yes. Hey,
have my
how-
thoughts play out loud
did-
for the longest time.
Don't think about it. Don't
Oh.
think about
My
Ah,
vocal
telepathy.
cords are damaged, so it hurts every time I try to talk.
Me,
I
buddy.
see.
So they just didn't.
it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That is
cool.
somewhat
Sorry, man.
understand
man.
after
Just
certain
ignore
things.
said anything.
Nah. So I'm still not using my throat or my mouth to
I'm
speak.
like geometrical and sharp and
So if I ever
solid and-
lose my item, I would
he's
go
like
back
a
to not
liquid
talking,
almost.
which would suck.
Yeah, it was goopy and gross.
Every
Most of the time,
I noticed when you got
Oh,
those
it was
mind
like-
potions that people would drink to like
Yeah,
speak
it was
with
like
you. You got in the
Yes.
habit of
drowning in the
just
damn
staring
pool,
at
like-
people, and then when I
I was in
wouldn't
his
drink the
office, man.
potions, he'd just stare at me and shrug.
Oh, you're being killed.
Try.
Yeah, it got kind of hard to gesture and think at the same time. Think what to say the others.
Oh, I thought you were simply having a stream
But
of
those
consciousness at them.
persons
How
helped a
dare you
lot.
not take this potion? I cannot speak to you, so I'm simply going to insult you behind your back. That is what I would do.
When people refused to take it, I kind of did gesture to them despite them, actually.
Good, as
Oh,
you
my
should.
vision. Oh, done.
About Pete, but then he flexed out, so I popped. Instead.
It was really
like that.
hard during when we went to Dragon Town and people refused to take them. I understand, you know, don't want
Magic.
mental links and stuff, but at the same time, I can't help you understand what's going on if you can't hear
What
me.
happened to the
Entire
dragon
town of
shop?
dragons.
Yes, there is. We're doing our best to provide for them and get them supplies because
I had a
they're in a
realization.
bit of a bad situation.
We never went
Ah,
shopping because I got like
understandable,
abducted
given certain
for like 2 weeks.
assholes
Last time I
around.
went, it did not go well though. A lot of people went there to
Civilization.
try and pick fights with children of Siegfried, which is not why we're there.
Stop me anymore, please.
We were there
You
just purely to help the
belittle me all the
town.
time, and I try.
To be
and
fair, I
you,
cannot
like,
say I do not. Well, pick a fight is a very, very tame word for what I wish to do to them.
Well, the town even asked us not to deal with
Don't you
the
give me that look.
base that's right outside the town because
What?
they don't
Don't
want
squint
to
at me.
cause issues.
Yes, you
got a
would
problem with-
bring the fight to a town full of dragons.
If this other eye
Using
would
them as bait.
I'd
How
also,
callous
you
are
know,
these people?
but it's. You know that.
Well, the children of
like this-
Siegfried have been after
You know the saying like.
have
one
been
eye
bugging
open
this town for a
when,
while
you know,
now. They've never like straight on attacked the
when you
town, but we do know that's
I
gonna
can
happen
only
at
see,
some
like,
point.
not
So we're
entirely
helping build
true.
defensives.
Yeah? Alright.
It's
Remember, Fleece? They
It's
literally
just
attacked the
If you
airport
want
while
to
we were
go
there.
shopping,
I
we
do know
can.
some
More
craftsmen
like-
among my guild. Perhaps they would be
Just
you
interested.
said you wanted to go
outskirts.
look for those like hoodies and stuff.
No, remember, they were in the town.
Oh, like the sweater that I bought.
Yeah, like at the
Yeah, that,
the one
that was
end,
the topic.
yeah, the
You
one
wanted those
entrance
are
area.
cool. Do you
Though
want
at the
to
same
go
time, a
Never
lot
went,
of
like,
our
deeper
efforts have
in.
been going towards rebuilding our
We
own
need
guild
But
hall,
then-
clothes
so
for Flora
we shall have to see
and for Fleece.
what funds we have at the moment.
all go out?
They're more of just like a
How grand.
Gotta get
Uh,
yourself
we
a cool
kinda
pair of
just-
shades.
go hunting for them,
What do I?
collect some supplies, bring it back.
What do I need? Sunglasses.
You
They
put benefits
appreciate
on
cool
one
and factor.
helping. From what
Okay,
we've
okay.
learned
I'm thinking
is why they
either-
don't
I'm
just
thinking either
leave the town
aviators, right?
is, well,
Or like
one
the
case is the
triangular ones that,
town
like,
is all that some of them know. They don't know anything else. They don't know what else is out there. They're kind of like too scared
look
to
good on
leave what
everyone.
is their
Don't sell
comfort
yourself short.
zone.
Of course.
And
Flora.
the town is also all of their hoard. Like they're
Hold on, let me get one of my.
the town's made out of their hoards.
Kind of sunglasses.
Ah, that
kind
makes
of
things even more
sunglasses are
difficult.
good?
So just leaving that behind is like
Oh, yes.
really hard.
There's so many cool
Oh,
options.
yes, of course it would be.
Peeps said aviators or like
But
the
I do
spike
somewhat
ones?
understand. We have had
Like the
several
triangle
dragons among our
ones.
ranks. We usually try to provide places for those
see
who
that.
are unsafe.
I could see
Oh, wait, the triangle one?
Sunglasses.
So we
This
can
town is
certainly-
actually
Yeah,
full of
I agree with the
like
triangle
runts as
one.
well, so I felt
See?
a bit
Maybe in a white.
attached
I think
learning
those would
that.
work.
Being a runt myself.
White and gold. I mean,
Could compliment your eyes.
please, what do you think? Do I need those like shaded glasses, the sunglasses?
Increases your coolness factor.
I'm trying to get.
I'm
Fashionable.
already perfectly cool.
I agree with that statement.
What, that I'm
I
perfectly
thought
cool?
it was really cool.
Water and ice. Those are my affinities.
is really cool.
Yes, being cool, I am told, is a wonderful affinity to have, dear.
I could
Sunglasses
be,
wouldn't add much
I could be
creativity to
literally
this.
cool. I could, I mean, if I had the right elements to work with.
What word works? You gotta up your swagger, you know?
Like
My
being
swagger.
Yes, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were talking about, have you healed enemies by accident again?
Not that time.
By accident, what?
You accidentally heal someone.
So because I'm a nature dragon now because of the curse, my breath heals whatever it touches. The fire breath is
Well,
a
I
healing
tried
breath.
changing into my summer
Interesting.
attire because I had like a cool outfit and all with the spiky sunglasses, but it's just not working. It's not even because of the curse. It's
Oh,
just the
curse.
flax is just preventing me from.
Ouch.
Well, okay. With the curse, right?
Interesting.
Yes? With
Not
the
in front of the
curse.
children.
You
With the
know,
curse, you
why am I doing
can
it?
turn your
I can
jumpsuit
just
on
take
and
it
off.
on and off whenever I want, because that's the thing the Green Lantern could do. It's just this ring
Oh.
is stuck to my hand.
Yes, that has been the hard part, though I've gotten a bit used to it. In the mornings, I simply walk away from the outfit and it just poofs onto me. As long as I walk about 11 feet,
I
it's
literally-
fine.
I
Makes
literally
getting up in
can't
the
take
morning
his hat
very
off,
easy.
and it's annoying.
I was basically
I'm
in
so
my
glad
standard
that I'm not
outfit, so-
cursed.
It still seems like
Yeah.
troublesome.
Oh yes, it
Yeah.
is absolutely troublesome in other
Well, I mean,
ways, but at least
okay.
that part it makes
I
things a
miss
bit
being an
easier.
elf.
Is slightly troublesome.
You know what
But,
it's like to be haunted now.
The amount of cool stuff I can do with
Yeah.
this suit,
Elves were hunted back in the
I'd say it's
day.
worth it. Like, yeah.
I mean, don't
I
get too
could
used
not
to it.
picture
there.
that.
I mean, spooky
What,
months
I- I
is,
know.
of course,
I-
ending.
Everyone thought that they
I
were
know. If I
all full of
probably tried,
themselves
I
and
could
that
probably like lift
They wanted
like
to
a
wipe
school
some of
bus.
us out, as well as eat some of us for some reason.
Maybe not with people in it, but like, you know.
For things being said, I am going to
Mm.
go
Why
to
are
go to
you
the
doing this to
springs
me?
before
Why did that happen?
see you all later.
I don't
Oh,
care.
fuck.
If you ever need help, you can call on
Adios.
us.
Very much appreciated. Hopefully, I will not have to worry about it, but apparently they are very persistent.
They are.
Luckily, so can I be.
Very good.
That's not ominous at all.
Waffle! Thank you very much for the raid. Hi, everybody. Welcome to some roleplay going on. Oh, I didn't get to fix that. It's fine. I don't need to use it. Well, okay, I do need to use it. But maybe I'll have some downtime between lobbies here to potentially fix it. How was your stream? What'd you do? Were you working on that thing? Were you playing games? Hello friends, for those who don't know, my name is Flint. I'm a musician, I roleplay. I'm currently at the Lost Acres as Kisagawa. Smoking pipe Skumogami, and currently a half-dragon ninja. Because curses are weird like that. And as she is a kami, she can go straight through the middle of the torii gates, unlike mortals who have to go from on one side or the other. That is a true Shinto practice. You can at least say you learned something tonight. Yes, welcome to the beautiful Lost Acres. I love this map very much. Awesome Dock Pinecone makes it, as this is their world. Right now we are going to the healing springs because Kise is fucked up. Stupid dragon hunters. Oh. Things have gotten much larger. They have a proper building now. Look at that. Good for them. Oh, hey, engine. Oh. Rebel raid. Pretty well did the satisfactory tonight and broke my brain in building for Timmy splitters. Oh. Sorry you broke your brain. Definitely get some rest. Programming will probably be off stream tonight. Ah, gotcha. There, I wish I could say I learned about the Tory gates, but a friend of mine already told me about those because I'll have to hang around and see what else I can learn. Ah, well that's good. That is awesome. Did they take away the... I suppose the wash area is invisible at the moment. That is...
Oh my god!
Well, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you. Grab that and...
Oh my god!
Engine, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you both. Yeah, it's a bit quiet here. Just had a nice conversation up in the tavern part of this map. But there are healing springs, which are very good for this character at the moment, so... Fix my leveling. Clean off before you go into a hot spring. Oh, that hurts like hell. Everything is sore. Saw the sore thing you were having trouble with last night? Not yet. Though I haven't touched it too much. I was busy focusing more on the actual model work. But I gave Jack the actual models and stuff so he can have them, so that's a step forward. Might mess with it a little bit more later. Oh, that is better already. This place is so nice. He had to just go away on his own. Could have brought him here. It may help him. You better be all right. Okay, but this is actually fucking nice. I'm used to being in here with like a bunch of people around, but this is just fucking chill, honestly. It's like mana healing, which is good after you get your ass kicked by dragon hunters that almost kidnap you. Also, I'm sorry if I am slow to get messages, because apparently my XS overlay likes to give me nothing for a while and then a bunch of stuff all at once. Also, I'm sorry, I'm still getting over a cold that I got several weeks ago. I get a lingering cough for quite a while, which is annoying as fuck. I've not been able to make music in so long, it sucks. And luckily I had some stuff in the can that I'd already pre-done, but... Had that with the Steam VR default overlay. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Just vibing. Vibing is good. Vibing is very nice. I wonder if there's good vibe music here.
Oh.
Oh, hello dear.
Don't we stay close to the shore? Are you?
Oh. What is that?
That's Mag.
Oh. How very adorable.
Please. Me.
What?
What? What happened?
What?
I touched the water.
He
Well, the
cheated!
voice is still
He
the same.
cheated! He cheated!
What? Are you doing with wild magic?
No.
I mean, this can have a wild magic effect. Maybe it's
If
temporarily
you stay in here for
allowing me to
like
be like
an
this.
hour,
Yes, that I have heard.
you're weird.
I don't know. I
Yes,
missed
you
my hands.
are. Yeah. Tequila? She's healing.
Yes, dear. As best as possible. This is very nice, though.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm coming. What's up?
Mm.
What?
Oh, there they go.
Well.
Seems as if someone has been around Ludric too much.
What's going on?
Are you saying that is not a Ludric impression? That sounds exactly like him. Woo, 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 woo. See, precisely.
That's a Ludric impression.
You're feeling what?
Oh yes, he is the funny ambulance dog.
But yes, this is Mag. He's a Magamalotl. I adopted him a while ago.
Ah, I see.
He's something else.
That one I think I get.
You're yes, you are. You're a very interesting one.
I can appreciate the fire types.
He does eat rocks.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the earthen types. I'm apparently fairly good with earth magic, or at least I used to be. Despite being gaslit. Oh yes, never trust the Fae to teach you magic.
What's wrong? What? What? What's wrong? Why are you up? Spin.
I am the smartest.
As long as they don't eat Sug.
Patrick going lead, lead, lead.
Sug is my book.
Yeah. I fucking love Mag.
Not one day.
Not one day. No, you don't. You can just, if you want to know something, just ask him and he will tell you the knowledge.
No,
No, you
don't.
don't eat it. You read. Read. Read.
You're saying Eid.
You're saying.
R.
Oh, it is
So
that
say it
reverse
like
psychology I've
er.
heard about.
Eid.
Read. Yes.
Consume.
Double clicking the sounds tab? Oh,
No.
Consume knowledge.
thank you.
Why do you
I did not
say
know
it
that.
like that? Funny? Is it funny? You're funny. Intelligent? Meg. I love you. Where are you going?
So good, you better be alright.
What are you doing?
Hang on, tell you about
There
that.
you
It
go.
is so handy.
Careful of the water.
Oh. Oh, there they go.
There we go.
Why am I somehow reminded of some creature that I've seen wandering around once or twice? Bit less blue, however.
Careful. Careful. Nice. Stop that. Come here.
Mag.
Come here, Meg. Cute little.
Please.
Mhm. You didn't. You couldn't even reach.
Don't.
Don't you dare!
Don't.
You want some rocks?
Hey, Born. What happened before we're allowed to get hurt? Who messed you up, Kise? Dragon hunters.
Get some. You want a quart?
For a pipe that has never been in a fight before. She is still alive, so that's good.
Okay. I think I healed enough. No.
Oh.
I'm with you on that one, darling.
Good job, buddy.
That's the experience of please. Pain. Oh god. Yeah, that was her first experience with actual pain. She doesn't like it. And she's pissed off.
Why did you do that at me? Mag, why'd you do that to Silas?
I'm gonna tell you.
going to go get dressed. We had 3 minutes left.
Oh, yes, it is about that time, is it not?
Yeah. 3 minutes till they close up, so.
Hmm. And the outfit just appears on because it's back there. The good thing about when you get cursed and you can't be more than 10 feet away from your costume, or else it just goes back on you. That can just happen.
Is it funny?
I'm sad. I liked being human or elf again. A fleeting moment, I suppose. Until
Meg scares me sometimes.
That is me and my dear friend Jaden. Though in a bit more of a himbo way.
He calls me mom, so I guess he's technically my son.
Oh, I am
He's
so
still
sorry,
a baby.
dear.
He's
You
got a
have
lot
to
of
get-
growing to do.
Yes, you have plenty of
I mean,
work
he's
cut
like
out
my
for you,
nephew.
dear.
Oh, he was all by himself. I didn't want to leave him like that.
Understandable.
Bye, Vision. Oh, it's Beck. What are you doing?
Oh, there they go.
What are you
About.
doing?
don't spin. Don't spin. No, that'll really hurt me. That'll really hurt me. Fire's very strong against me.
Yeah? Home time.
Sometime.
You wanna go home?
Deep
Wanna go
upset I
hunting?
took away the power of the manager crown.
Busy, busy.
Ayumi.
Trippers Morpheus and trash talk you. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I'm going to Inkwell after this. Yes, get some dinner. Dinner is good. Have a good night, darling.
Good night. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you very much, dear. Just see you later.
Bye bye.
Plus yellow.
That one's already.
Uh,
I just gotta fix a couple
Career
of-
GT. That's my counter argument.
Do that
That's
again. Hang on.
for
Finally got to see Meg. Yeah.
ah.
Do it again.
Hi.
Chaos,
You get to see Meg, yeah.
Is
reveling.
Now, Inkwell opens at.
realizes I'm ticklish on my upper marbs now.
Mag
so she's gonna constantly
is going to be a
Inkwell
chaos god
opens
one
like
day.
now.
Is it like the outside of the upper arm, or is it just like the inside of the upper arm? Just the
Man,
arm.
my internet picked up
Oh, okay, good to know.
the absolute bet that
Thank
for
you
the
for this
entire
information.
it was
Our lobby.
like
Usually goes
mostly
into, like-
doing nothing. That my internet
You
took the
would-
best
you love me
time to
too
kill
much.
itself.
Yeah,
That's
we
all I
noticed
do.
you like fell back. I was afraid you like hit your computer because you turned and you
no.
went uh-oh and then you disappeared.
I charged up and then I like slammed and I was like, wait, there's no way he dodged that, right? Because even if you move out of the way or walk back, you'd fall into it. And I turn around and everyone's just like, and I'm like, I'm just stood there like,
How did you?
oh, you know in them superhero films when, you know,
He was in the
they
spring,
show
he got
super
turned back
speed
into
and
an
it's just, oh
elf.
my god,
It's just this
everything's slow for this guy. Look, he's looking at this giant explosion and there's like 5 people and it's all in slow motion and he's stopped time, whatever. It was just like that. I was like,
Ah, you ghosted. Ooh. Bump, bump, bump.
That's nice.
If it weren't
This
for
is
the
going to
fact
be the
that
dullest
that
play
thing
ever.
has,
Yeah, Umbra.
if it weren't for the fact that that thing has Umbra, it's so fucking based because there are so many people that use katanas that swing it like baseball bats, right? But I can blades like katanas. I can largely shrug off, not just because of my density and my material, but because of my shape.
Someone say power drill.
The drill that shall pierce the heavens.
I had.
I haven't gotten to see you around lately. It was good to see you.
Likewise, I'm like, I haven't been able to go to
I've
the
been
acres.
missing Misty.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
I've been sad every time I plan on going to Misty, and then I
you had your
don't. I'm like,
mission.
why did I do that? The past
That's
week.
why I had to open
the
Misty
past.
so I couldn't sign up for the mission.
I need
to
stand up a bit. My fucking
So, oh man, I didn't expect that mission to go 2 hours. It went 2 hours long, and I was like, wow, I made like a smaller map. I thought they were gonna storm through it. We gave enough oppression the whole way down that it was like 2 hours long.
That's good.
I remember I had this on. I might put it back in the future at some point, but you
How
know.
long it goes for? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's
Inkle usually
grill?
goes
Like
until like
arms?
usually goes like a
Yeah.
couple hours.
Yeah.
I like it.
Or like 2 or
Why
3
do you
hours.
have like?
Usually it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
by the time
Okay.
I'm out of it.
So this was do you remember Mr. One or Daz Bone, the sword guy?
My friend, I actually commissioned my friend to like make those spells, and they're basically just spells.
So I'm going to
I used
prepare
it
and
on
set up for that, so I'm going to go BRB. So
Oh,
you all
this
go get
was
your
used on
dinner,
the
go
mission
get your
where people
food, drink,
died
anything you need
because,
right now. I'm
this
going
was the
to also
injury that came
hydrate
from it, 'cause he had a
and set up myself,
disguise,
and by the time I get back, I will
Oh my
most probably
God,
be in the
Pete.
Inkle map, depending on when they open. So yeah, see you all soon. Also, if you haven't taken your meds today, this is your reminder, take your meds.
He kept hitting me with thunder, and I was like,
Alright,
damn.
I'll see you soon.
I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
same.
pulled open.
Thankfully,
You all
I get to see this
hydrate
poor
and
girl,
food
but I
and-
don't get to know
Very
this poor girl.
they were my good doodle. My good
They
boy.
were your good doodle.
Yes.
That's good.
He's a good boy. His name is
There's plenty
Rocky.
of good
Hold on,
food.
I actually
have
have
a
to look.
nanomelon
Rocky,
over
the
there.
worst thing he does is like incessantly lick my face.
I mean, at least he's a
But
sweetheart.
that's generally like at the end of the groom when we're like he knows that we're almost done. He's like,
Oh yeah, I can use his map. As much as I want to use his map, I
like,
cannot,
He's at the end of the
there's no
road.
point.
He can get out of there.
yeah, yeah. He's always really good for everything, but like touching his toes. He doesn't like his
So,
toes being touched.
different model time. I need to go back to her
I
base.
mean,
A
I
lot
like
of
my
people
toes
like
being
that.
touched.
There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, no, that's reasonable.
Yeah. I've been telling people like if their dog has trouble with like reactivity to touching their feet, that a really good way to teach them how to not do that is just like when they're laying on you and they're comfortable to just gently touch their feet. Because the reason they get reactive is that their feet never get touched, so it's surprising.
That makes sense.
I know a lot of people around here, since I live in city environment, they've actually been getting essentially like the dog sandals because of the pavement issues, because it gets too hot to walk them. So like you see all these dogs in like these little like 3-prong flip-flops. They're funny as hell.
Adorable.
And then you hear them on the track, and it's like plat, 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 plat.
Like, you know, as long as they're not burning their feet on blacktop, good. I don't care how ridiculous they look, but it's just funny as heck.
I got my dog little slippies at one point because he kept licking his foot, and it was like he had like a little growth on it, which has now been dealt with. But they were like went up to like just above his sock, and he had these big old fluffy feet, so it was just little black toes.
You
And
got
then
a
he would
Chiba.
just. It's hilarious.
You've got a Chiba.
Yes.
No, Chiba.
Oh.
Aw.
Yes. My son.
I didn't actually know you had a Chiba. I was just saying that because there's a Chiba right there.
My son. No, I don't have a Chiba. I thought you meant because the Chibas had the little toesies.
No.
No,
the
my dog
funniest
is
one we
like
got-
he's like a Jack Russell Maltese.
Both.
Now it's when it gets
Something
puffy, it's a
white
palm.
Okay, okay. Oh.
Oh my god, Yuri.
That might be my new favorite toggle on a model.
I love it. I love it. Instapalm.
Raven, do you know if Wolf is gonna show up tonight?
Yeah, Wolf is showing up tonight.
Okay, because I need to talk to him.
Nice.
Not in character, I need to talk to him out of character.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I was wondering.
Are you not able
Can you
to
call
do
him
it?
nonsense too? Because that'd be nice. Just wanna.
He hasn't replied to me, that's what I was wondering.
Lay in the
Sure.
spring.
You just want to be like,
That's what I
yep,
was like, what is
yep.
Yeah.
I live here.
We
now.
vibe.
We've been busy today. We've both been doing a thing in Minecraft, so we might not
What are
be able
you?
to say it.
I am now the nymph of
No
the
worries.
pond.
I'm
Fuck
the
pipes.
dragon of the lake. Technically, I
He's
am
not
part
here
river
yet.
dragon right now.
Aw.
Only about 25%.
I mean, you know, there's a way to do this. We get a hot tub and we take the pipe and we just stick it in one of the jets. Now you're a fountain. Be like, yes, I am now the dragon of the fountain.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's the one.
But she can't be in her
You're a
body
water
right now.
feature.
How
Hey,
dare.
there you are.
You're a water feature. There it is.
Oh my god.
What button did you
I was
press?
hoping to talk to you, which I'm
I'm
glad.
not being a part of your water sports.
Hello.
Hello.
Look, I didn't say we had to go in there
Let
and
me
play
mute my screen.
polo.
Give
I
me 1
mean,
second.
One second, I need to say hi to everyone else. Nerd. What up?
Oh no.
Dork.
There's a nerds around here.
Oh no.
I gotta get out of here.
Do you not want to do
Surrounded by nerds.
We're all just kind of hanging out, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't even know when this is actually starting, so yeah.
When it says cards up at the top.
Is that Michael?
Oh, well, there we go.
Why is Michael so pretty? I don't think I've
Plus,
met
I think
Michael
Sir
yet.
wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's Chloroformism right there. Yeah, absolutely. So how you doing, Megan?
But yes. I have to find Darling's voice again. I haven't used this in so long. I have to find it again.
Fuck.
Also, I've never seen the
yeah.
actual. I haven't seen the tattoo on
my
their
Been
God.
busy. I
body.
haven't seen you anywhere today.
I've only seen like the real.
It's because we never had a unclothed version on
Hold
screen.
on, I gotta see these butt physics in action. Hold up.
So there was a whole
my
thing
God,
where I
touch
wanted to
the
like
butt?
get actual legit cheesecake art made, where it was just sort of like, you know, be climbing down out of the bottom of the cockpit, looking over the shoulder, but it's just like combat boots and jockstrap with like the big tattoo going down his back and across his leg. So I'd be like, yep, nope,
Amazing.
pin-up art.
It's good.
Also-
Hi.
Poor baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to.
If
message
Arya
him.
if Arya comes back and sees her, she's gonna be so distraught. She's gonna be
Oh, no,
so
when
sad.
when she's coming back. It's steadily. We're at
next
the
week.
yellow part of the bruising.
She will be back Thursday. Next Thursday, or this coming Thursday, I should say.
So
Our P card is up.
we might
You may enter and go
we
RP.
might still need to do a P lobby
Okay.
because
Thank
we
you,
need to,
Skull.
like figure out what's happening, how it works, everything.
P.
Talk to each other. And also
Go
Christina's
in,
gonna-
find people, make things awkward. That's pretty much how it's gonna work.
I know, but Christine
Yeah.
would like that.
Yeah.
Darling moment.
Yeah. All right. I need to talk to you really quick too.
Okay.
You know,
Oh shit, it's a GT.
I finally get my chance to RP with him now.
You finally get a chance to RP with him,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Is that okay to you?
Yeah,
for...
I was.
I got a hot.
okay with that?
We're just embracing the
The
isekai
reason
arc.
it took so long is I need.
Once Megan's made,
I've never met this character before,
whenever
so.
I brought in this fucking
okay.
dumb
It was-
fox
It's her. Arc
into
that was
Metaverse,
like,
it was over.
okay.
The
She
isekai
said
arc
it was
started.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm still
You.
thinking about it.
The
but,
isekai
like,
arc
Oh.
is well started.
If she's
This
okay
bitch
with
How
it,
dare.
I'll
Nice.
do it 'cause her thing.
Okay.
Excellent.
Is your character
I feel like-
Is that
How
one?
dare I?
She's a drow. Yeah.
Oh.
So drow in the.
I was
Sorry.
like, I desire to RP, and I said, fuck it, I've been meaning to check this place out.
Very different.
Hell yeah.
I will sit down with you and explain to you.
Good shit.
I can give me a time when you're free.
Good
like, I'm free
choices.
tomorrow night. I don't know if you'll, but I know you'll be at MMR.
Yeah.
So.
I was supposed to vibe with a friend, and I was just like, I haven't heard
probably
back
won't
from
be
them, so I'm
free
like, oh
until
yeah, I'm gonna just
Thursday,
go.
Because I will have
Oh.
RP
By the
Tuesday.
way,
Let me turn up the threshold a little bit. It has been a while. Even though there's tripping hazards, at least it's not as bad as the keep.
I'm surprised we haven't had to rake any of the leaves yet.
Hello, darlings.
I mean, I've gotten some off the road, but that's it. Welcome in. Oh,
Oh dear.
are you alright?
Dragon hunters, I have been better.
Ah,
I would prefer something quite delicious and preferably something good to drink to go with it, for I do not know if you have anything that is good for rejuvenation, but otherwise I will simply take something nice and warm.
I don't have anything magical like that, no. Not yet, any.
Simply something that, what do they call it? Soup for the soul, that sort of thing. Is it tea for the soul?
Mm.
That.
that we can. Ah.
Perfect. Hi, Jack.
I just think.
Of course. Have you been, Thana, dear?
I've been well.
Did not know you worked here. Feels like everyone I know does at this point.
I started like last week. I needed another job.
The things they put healers through. I would think you would have to focus on your studies.
Yeah, well, it's to make the money for the payments for school. So I need to work a lot, then study, then go work again.
Utterly ridiculous.
Hello.
I suppose there are worse places to work.
welcome in.
Far worse.
So I think probably for recovery, the
Hello.
best I
How
could
are you?
offer is
I'm good. Just
we
let me
have
know what you
hazelnut
got.
soup, which is that soup for the soul.
Let's see.
And that would probably go well with the tranquility. That
Yes,
or
please.
with one of the herbal teas could work too.
Well, some tranquility does sound wonderful right about now, even though I doubt it will work. But we can hope.
It should at least make you feel a little better.
That I
It's
shall
not
take.
perfect.
Not much is. Hopefully things here have been well.
I'd like the lavender tea, please.
Understood. Six gold. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, dear.
Here you go.
Thank you, darling.
Here you go. Oh. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
That will just be good. The soup's on me.
There you are, darling. I suppose the one good thing about being stuck in a
Let me
larger
know if there's
body is
anything
that
else I can
I
get for you.
can actually carry things. Oh, that is very good. I cannot believe the sort of basic things that they had at that Dragonspire Keep. That I had to walk halfway across a very large space while injured and over tripping hazards to get to. Goodness.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, an entire tree growing indoors with roots coming out of everywhere. Very easy to trip on, and straight in front of the food and drink area.
I faintly recall seeing that.
Well, that is apparently the safe space for dragons nowadays. Surprising enough. Hello, dear.
Really?
What happened?
Dragon hunters. Yes, Yes, I have no idea how they even found me. I've learned a bit, but I do not know what they wish.
Sorry that happened to you, Kise.
I'm more worried about Sigurd. He almost died.
Hello.
That makes sense that you guys have been quiet recently.
Yes, I have not even seen him since on Friday. And he has his phone, and that is how I connect my coins. So I've not been able to
you helping
contact
someone
anyone.
No.
And staying at the Dragon Spire.
If I could have the cinnamon roll and a hot elderflower tea, please. And a little bit of honey.
Let me know if you need more
Gotcha.
people to go with you. Going out.
I am told
I
that
don't
I
want
should
this
not
to
be
happen
going anywhere
again.
alone for a while, which I definitely understand, even though I was not alone, luckily.
How many were there?
It was extremely dark, but it had to be at least 6, potentially a couple more. Give or take.
Okay. Just let me know if you need someone to follow you, okay?
Thank you, darling.
It's about time I take a break from maid training. You know how much shit I've been cleaning with Echo? More than I've
hope
ever
not
cleaned in my
literally.
entire life. No, not actual shit, but
good.
junk of a crazy senile woman.
Thank you. And what do I owe you?
That's 6 credits for coins for the tea, and 5 for the cinnamon rolls.
11 and 1 more for
Welcome
tip.
in.
Thank you.
Hello. Appreciate it.
The last of our
I like the
funds on
place. It's
cinema.
quite nice. Oh, you have a seasonal
At
menu
least
too.
have
What do we
access
have on?
now to some sort of communications that the dragons in this area have been gathering. So at least they can all keep
Let me know
tabs
if
on
you'd
what
like
these
a
things,
refill.
these people are doing.
Of course.
As soon as I'm back in my proper body and have
You know, I'd
more
love
of
to
my
try
power
a
at my
spiced
disposal,
apple
I'm going to
cider.
destroy them.
Well, I'm going to go with you at the very
6
least.
coins or credit.
I'm not going to have this happen again.
Oh yes, we are.
And I also don't want to deal with the distraught
Anything new happening
Seg.
with you?
If worse comes to worse, you know.
Barely sleep, but I guess that's okay.
As he's lucky he made his deal.
What about you?
Very worried.
Few things.
Do you my calming tea?
I guess the biggest
if
one
you
is
could.
I have my magic back.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That sounds
Anything's fine.
Yeah. It is wonderful to feel that sensation again. I don't know what I would do without my magic.
10 credits, you can keep the change.
Actually, I don't even
do
think
have
I'd
to
be
ask,
around if I
though,
didn't have my magic.
What's this Hellfire
Thank you.
Curry Challenge?
How much?
It
like
is
that'll be
difficult.
10?
For me, it was at least.
Here's 5.
But I also
I thought
very
it was
much
only gonna be
severely
5.
injured myself in the process, hence why
Here's
I
the other
couldn't
5.
Make it the new model.
No, it's
So,
okay.
Oh yeah.
That should be
dealing
enough
with that
now.
and
A little
being
more.
in a lot of pain.
It'd take a lot more to roll to process.
It's not necessarily a fun
within a
combination.
That's fine.
Get credit,
I do enjoy it though.
I don't think.
It's one of your best ones.
The meal is free and you earn a
Thank
medallion
you.
to show your victory.
Besides, I don't want to
Been
get.
it for
Okay.
probably longer than you've been alive.
I'll have to come with an empty stomach.
Probably. I don't have a definitive answer because I don't know how old I am, but
I'm just gonna look around. Thank you for the drink.
Something to eat.
Hopefully you're not older than
Will do.
that tea is. If you don't actually know how old you are.
I'm gonna take a guess and say no.
Probably not. Considering I also don't know how old I am. But that's just from losing track of time.
Incredibly.
I guess
easy
that's
to do,
better
I've
than
noticed.
forgetting.
It's incredibly easy to do, I've noticed. Lose track of time.
Well, especially when you don't have sunsets or sun at all.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, that
The
would do it.
Whispering Woods is in most areas in perpetual night. There's a few areas where
That was
it's
the best thing
still
about
bright.
it. Well, and besides everybody else, I like the dark.
I think the dark is a little
Get
better.
you some curtains for your room.
I'm okay. And well, I have plants in the window. Sun.
True. That's the hard part.
It's okay. You put my pillows and blankets all over me.
I don't know
I'll
when
be
the
fine.
tracking goes out as soon as I lift my arms. It should be
Maybe in
a
the
base station.
Go with
new
what
place we
works.
can have a dark room.
Message me before you go anywhere, okay? I'll at least shadow you.
Again, darling, at the moment I cannot. I do not have access to messaging until Sika gets
Well, then,
back.
just let me or Echo know so I can know where you're going.
I'll certainly do my best. I'm certain I can find someone.
Thank you very much.
Just don't go out alone again.
Gonna go look
Or
around.
make sure there's
not
at least
alone.
3 or 4. I know
Apparently
you
so,
were.
yes, that-
Sorry.
that is new.
I'll at least follow, okay?
Thank you, dear. Problem being that unless you're built like one of those tanks I've heard about, it seems very difficult to deal with them. Huge crossbow bolts and guns.
Does he take it?
By all means, just some scribbling
Can
in
I
your
have
notebooks.
some spiced mana tea? That's okay.
Of course.
I don't know why I was so formal
you,
with you.
dear.
I don't. Sorry, I'm a little out of.
Good to see someone else.
I can tell.
Professional budget.
You're alright.
Since
Fair.
just
I
been
don't usually pay attention to
little
that.
hurt.
I don't
sorry
believe
you
I've had the
had
pleasure of getting to meet you.
messaged. I've just been trying to help
Although,
you feel better.
perhaps, could be in better circumstances.
I figured that might be it.
Certainly, I must look like
Yeah,
death.
he's just,
Wait.
letting it get to
Wait.
trying to help with
No,
it.
I have met you.
I technically make
My brain's just playing tricks on me.
Oh, yes. Were you with,
I'm putting it aside.
Oishi-san?
At
Oh,
least
is she?
he's
Yes.
focusing.
For a rainy
Oh,
day.
yes. It has been a while.
How does one technically make money?
It has.
How have you been faring?
I just pretend that I'm not
Better.
looking at it.
Much better.
An account to be used later.
I'm just glad he's not
Glad one of us
doing
is.
that thing that I used to do. Not tell anybody what was going
Is that
on
due
and
to
just
needing
kind
to
of
keep the
leave it.
account
I heard
private,
what
or just you
happened.
don't trust yourself with
So
funds in
there's
front
that.
of you?
I'm also
Terrible people in
told
this
that
world.
he and you
Ones that
are
shall be
doing
dealt with
myself
eventually.
with
And
accessing it at the moment.
I'll let you know if I am.
Smart choice. then.
Though I don't
Don't
remember
need
you being in
Made the
this
mistake of seeing the numbers
outfit.
in the
I'm
bank
still not the
account
best
and
talker,
yet
but
Yes, let us say that
even if you don't
a
know
friend's
what it
whimsical costume party
at least
turned
try.
into something a bit more. Now I'm stuck like
Okay.
this for the month.
thank you.
I heard you muttering
Uh-huh.
that you're running out of personal funds yourself.
I'm so glad I can taste this.
It would have been fine and good, except it apparently brings on
given
dragon
a
hunters
change
that I
in
was not
venue
expecting.
recently,
I try every once in a while to add a little something different.
I'll be quite honest, I hadn't heard that there were such things as dragon hunters, but then again, I shouldn't be so surprised about
Not
that.
sure if it
There's
actually
apparently
makes
some
it
sort
taste
of
different.
cult
Well,
around
it's
here
just
that
the
calls
mayonnaise.
themselves Children of Siegfried.
I do taste some
think you're one
sort.
of the first I've heard say
So,
that one
what,
before.
they're just hunting
But,
dragons
I
down
noticed
for the
that
hell of
some
it?
mana
I've learned the
does
That is
have
what I
different
thought,
tastes.
but I at least heard from some of the other dragons around that apparently they take contracts for whatever reason.
Try and use different mana
Which
sources.
means that there was some sort of contract out of me which I do not understand in the
Get rid of the
least.
armor. No point in
As
keeping
long
Well,
as it's
besides the
not
fact that I'm gorgeous and so is my original
water or
body is very
Kool-Aid.
expensive, but why would
I'll
they
be
go after
good.
me now?
Obviously.
This costume party you went to, did it
you
change
new
anything
to
about you? Aside from, like,
whole thing?
the look, I guess? I don't
If
know.
by this whole
Yes,
thing you
I
mean
am.
suddenly
This is
finding
no longer a flesh
oneself
golem.
in
I cannot
a
return
world
to my actual
completely
body.
unfamiliar with completely different rules and
I am, in effect, what they call a real girl.
well, a vast
which is
diversity of people.
absolutely
Let's phrase it like
ridiculous.
that.
How dare they? I have been more real than them for longer than they have been alive.
A few months? Alright.
I'm wondering if maybe that is the
You're not as
case.
new as I thought you'd be.
Potentially, though, they would have to immediately
One of the joys of
understand
being
that to
old
be
is
the
not
fact,
rushing
and
in. So I did not run
they
about
should know that
screaming
it should be
my
going
head off saying,
away
"Shoot
shortly.
me, I'm new, ready to be mugged.
Well, then again, this flesh golem is still part dragon, but
I think I saw you.
Are you all
once
done?
before.
yes, thank you,
Or
dear.
would you like?
Right?
Yes, that was a bit of an unfortunate debacle. Nice people, though.
Why was it unfortunate?
Maybe they just thought that in your current predicament,
walk around outside.
they decided to capitalize on the situation.
Yeah.
Mercenary work.
I just
I
wanted.
suppose, but that means
that
somebody
was
put
not
up a
things I guess.
contract.
So I went.
Alright,
to
and I
see
feel
what
bad
I
for
am
taking up so much space.
very
I don't
much
suppose-
interested in figuring out
You're not
who
taking
and
it.
met a lot
why.
of extremely interesting people who
I'm-
unfortunately
I was about to
I
say,
know that I'm big,
I'm
so-
supposing you can't just go to this
Yeah.
guild themselves and just
They
simply
pay.
ask them who put up the contract.
Oh, I would
Nice to meet you.
not
Security work there.
appreciate what they would say.
Well, I somehow
Not-
suspect that the nature of security is very different here.
Treating me like an it.
I mean, you with a Mac would be completely comparable.
Well,
Even as a pipe, that is.
instead of you yourself
If I had a
going,
Mac, but I don't.
what about having
What
someone else go
what I
in your
have is
stead?
an unrepaired piece of equipment that is currently gathering dust and losing value.
Potentially, though, they seem to be quite secretive.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I'm certain people would
So-
have infiltrated
so-
long ago.
This is where I have been. Because I...
Because it seems that everyone
myself
hates
a
them.
Probably.
For good reason. They are very easy to hate.
What are you putting into?
Hmm.
Well, that is an interesting question, because I don't know what the options are.
And that sort of situation is being looked into very quickly.
Excuse me? Oh,
I couldn't tell you. I kind of
it's
went back to my
understandable.
old ways and
No,
just
you're okay.
happened to find a job. I've been
gotta
learning
spread him
how to
once in a
do
while to stretch him.
maid work, but mainly just been cleaning up after other
Yeah,
people.
I like make sure it
Maid
spread
work.
out enough.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It just
Pretty
doesn't
good spot right there.
strike me
Seems like
as,
you're good. You're
You
fine now.
don't seem to have the
So
demeanor
you
of
are
someone
friends
who
with
wants to go
Oishi-san,
and
then? Is she doing well?
avert their
Has been a
eyes
while.
and say, yes, ma'am.
More,
ma'am, all along."
more than just friends. I'm her daughter. One of her
Oh.
daughters.
My boyfriend kind of
Oh, I
convinced me to
see.
do it since it's what he does.
Oh, wonderful.
I was
Hopefully that means
unable
everything
to
is
do.
good.
No, he's a maid.
She is doing well.
Oh,
She's currently out visiting the
Thank you, that was
village
encouraging to hear.
near our home,
How do you mean?
Wonderful.
taking care of business over there.
My home planet
She
was
does always
a
seem to be
little bit
busy, from what I've
divergent from
noticed.
the rest of the galaxy in the sense that it
Oh,
was
she is.
patriarchal in
Very
nature.
much is.
So,
But she always
many
makes
of
time
the
for
things
us.
that were typically frowned upon for people with
Oh,
shall we
good.
say, external plumbing were just considered normal. I, however, was the odd egg out, being that I turned out both tall, strong, and martial like my sisters. My mother never forgave me.
So, you're even physically reversed.
Generally, most Canopan men tend to be
Right about now, that
diminutive.
couch
I
is
think the
looking
ideal
much
would
more
be sort of
comfortable.
soft, delicate. I was the fourth child, so I was supposed to be the beautiful
I don't
child
blame
my
you.
mother would get to dote over. That
Everything
didn't
is
happen.
very
Kind of
sore.
like my boyfriend. Noted. Okay.
Hmm.
He just has feathers though, and claws.
I'm learning there's a lot of that going around here. It's honestly fascinating. The
Yeah.
diversity is nothing if not stunning.
Any more? Or... I think I'll be good for now.
So are you from a place that's only humans or something like that?
Only humans.
No problem.
Same. I know. Saying that's funny, but I was the odd one out there.
Well, what I'm learning is that human is a much bigger phrase than I had previously considered it to be.
Well,
Well, now I can kind of
I guess the
eavesdrop.
term humanity fits everyone, but human not so much, in my opinion. But I guess we can differ there.
I suspect we are all equal in sapience in some stage, and then it gets down to the individual genetics, it doesn't matter so much.
Yeah, not really.
You're free to go
But
fly around if you want to stretch your wings a bit. I got this. Don't
it's
worry.
interesting to see someone this old taking it in stride this
Yeah.
well.
I suspect
Imagine
that when
just
you've led an
eavesdropping at this
interesting
point.
life, you sort of learn to accept things as they are more rapidly. Failure to do so just winds up meaning you wind up in trouble, or worse.
This is fair. That is very fair.
Besides, all things considered, it's a comfortable environment. For the most part, people are generally friendly, except for a few neighborhoods. You learn quickly where not to be after dark. The food is decent. The air is absolutely outstanding compared to some of the polluted hellholes I've lived in. So, no one's trying to kill me. I'm not having to go and commit violence upon anyone to go and pay my way, and funds haven't dried up yet. It's still a bit of a vacation until it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know how to help you with the job search thing. I kind of just happened to get dragged into it by another tiefling.
Well, I'll find something, or I won't. And worst case scenario, I wind up going and buying a bag of seeds and a shovel and climbing up a mountain somewhere, being a strange old hermit.
Is that really something someone like you would go through?
Heard there's a festival going on. Oh yeah?
That's
There's
all
a
admit, this
very,
is really
very
fucking
ancient
comfy.
story from where I'm from. It was about a sailor, and he just finished a war. And he was so sick and tired of being part of a sailing ship and being part of a fighting crew. They asked him, "What are you going to do, sir?" He said, "I'm going to put this oar on my shoulder and start walking inland. And the first time I get far enough away from an ocean that someone says, 'What the hell is that on your shoulder?' I'm going to buy a farm and live there."
I'm marching inland from the shore. Over me shoulder I'm carrying an oar. If someone asks me what is that funny thing you got, well, I know I'll never go to
Just
sea
my
no
way of
more,
saying
no
I've
more.
seen enough
I know I'll never
know
go
to
to sea no
appreciate
more.
peace
I
when
know
I
that
have it.
song.
Yeah, took me a minute. Purple, I think I know what you're talking about.
I had to learn that back when I was a pirate.
No, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I read about it.
Really changes my perspective
I
a
think I
bit.
saw it on the TV.
I need to catch 404 before he leaves and just start singing
Age
that
does
song.
that.
Yeah, there's two big square things that we have.
Who knows? Maybe I'll find out I'm some 90-year-old anomaly.
With the Netflix one.
But I don't know how old I am. So, in the meantime, I'll continue life like some 20-something green tiefling.
Live the life you have in the time you have it. You don't know when it is not going to be there anymore.
I know it by.
And far stranger things have happened, darling.
Called anything else? Hello, V.
Are you talking to me, Kise? Or us?
Yes, dear.
But who, what?
Hello, Captain. It was
That's
Captain,
Kise
was it?
downstairs.
Are we being eavesdropped upon, or just someone I can't see?
Oh, absolutely eavesdropping on you,
downstairs.
dear. The sofa here is quite comfortable.
Well, fair enough. Far be it from me to go and complain about comfortable furniture.
I'll come join you down there.
Oh,
If you're
perfect. It
willing to
is
come
quite
with.
comfortable.
I never got your name. What was it?
James. James Darling.
Oh yes, you are
Nice
the
to meet you.
darling.
I'm
I knew I
Amanda.
recognized you.
Ah, you must have been the lady from that social club that I met up with.
Hold on, when I can put a face to the voice, maybe it'll ring a bell for me.
Social club. Well, I suppose it's
the
not
very
wrong.
sleepy dragon.
I try to maintain a certain degree of delicacy when referring to people's endeavors.
I do not know how public those endeavors may be.
Fair enough. Well, they're public enough that you could wander into them.
Well, you make a valid point there. Put that on the floor. I don't want to get any sticky cinnamon stuff on the couch.
Here.
Oh, that I should get eventually before I go.
Just let me know if you need. Are they done? Like, just take it over there.
Oh, I can take it over there, yeah. Let me do that. Did you want something while I'm up?
Actually, one of those sounds amazing.
Either
Whatever
of
they
you?
were.
I'm alright. I already finished my tea.
I'm certain you're all right, but would you like something to eat?
The things are quite good.
How about I just get an extra one, and if it goes and catches your fancy, you can grab it
If
later.
you're going to
Otherwise,
guard
I'll
me,
take
you
it
need
home.
to. You cannot do it on an empty stomach, dear.
Put a big pumpkin on you.
Alright, so I'll take one.
It was really hard to see.
Much better.
You can carve.
And
You're
I
very
hope you know
welcome
how
this
to.
idea of me guarding you already.
I apparently need all I can get at this point. I hope you are very good at dodging very, very large crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I can.
They'll have to see me first to aim at me.
I thought I could get away with
Or,
that, but
you can always
somehow they
just-
could sense me still. I do not know why. At times they could not,
Or
but
you
some
can
of
just
them
get
could.
some kind of shield.
Not my forte. Usually I just try to outrun things.
Well, I could safely say I have mine back.
That will. Oh, you don't have to pay for the tea the second.
That is good.
You get a one refund.
Some sort of shield would have been nice, though I suppose the scales helped a
I'm not
bit.
sure if it'll block a crossbow bolt, but it should. It's strong enough.
It seems like they were not attempting to murder me, or else I would probably be dead already, which I hate thinking about that.
So do you think they were trying to capture you then?
I would only assume so, considering I woke up no less than twice being carried.
Well, I believe this young lady was going to partake of one, and the other young lady of another, and I will grab the last in my own good time.
Thank you, dear. Oh, these look very good.
Well, they were quite satisfying, I'll say that.
Oh.
Food here
Thank
is
you.
always quite delicious.
The entire ambience of the
haven't tried
place
it
would be
yet.
qualified as quite delicious, I have to say. Just, it's a very comfortable place.
Oh, indeed. Luckily, plenty of spaces like that to go along with all the dreadful
Don't go
ones.
eating all of them subconsciously, Kise.
I am not going to eat anything subconsciously. I'm going to eat it actually. Oh.
I'm not sure how
She
one
will-
would
she will
subconsciously
eat
eat a
all of
cinnamon
them.
roll, but
She will eat all of them.
then clearly she was hungry, and I've done a good job.
No, she just converts it to mana. You know,
Not
I'm
at the
taking one for you.
moment.
She
Okay.
can't right
Really?
now.
Right now, this is not a flesh golem.
Shows how much it's just you?
I cannot go back to my body. I do not know if you heard about Ludric's crazy party where everyone turned into their costumes.
No. I didn't.
That sounds like it could get
Yeah, some
awkward quickly.
pumpkin-headed dominatrix want-to-be asshole decided he was not invited to the party, even though there were flyers and posters literally everywhere, and it was a very public event. And he decided to play some stupid game and then curse everyone who was there. So now until the end of the month, everyone who is wearing a costume there is now whatever they were wearing. Which, apparently, I am the strangest sexy kunoichi ever, given that kunoichi would not wear anything like this. I was just trying to make a statement because I thought it was fun. You would not be able to know what a kunoichi and any sort of shinobi would actually look like. That was the point. They were hidden.
I'm very
Yes,
glad
and they
I
were
didn't end
wearing
up
much
going
darker
there.
colors too.
Because I know Echo probably would have either had me go in that stupid chicken costume or the magical girl outfit.
Oh. Well, at least it certainly did not
To
go
be
in, but definitely
fair-
not the chicken. Oh.
I'm glad I
I'm honestly rather glad I missed out on whatever this was. If I showed up without a costume, I probably would be cursed to be naked for a month.
I do not know. Maybe something just would not.
I do not want to
worked.
find out.
Yes. I know some people turned human simply
There's-
by wearing a regular outfit and not being human. I do not know how that works.
Oh.
Being of a nominally purebred human stock, I feel I am suitably dull in present company.
Yes, I've been able to
That
use some sort of
sounds
shadow energy for the month.
horrible.
Though that did not help me too much, considering I've never been in a fight before. I am a pipe. For courtesans. I was never a fighting Kiseru.
You were a pipe. Now for a month you're...
I am a pipe, but... yes.
Yes.
I am just very glad that they did not take my body. That would have been terrible. I've been holding on to it.
Oh, new visitor.
You make that sound like you're all mysterious and we aren't welcoming to new people.
So what
here.
court were you a part of?
New
I have to
visitor.
inquire.
Oh, they're a stranger blowing in with the wind.
Darling,
we mustn't trust them until the time is right.
I
and
suppose
they've
you are from a
proven
different
themselves to
land.
us.
So I do not know if you know of
Oh,
Nihon. They call it Japan nowadays.
Can't I have a little bit of fun?
We would have referred to that space where the traditionally Japanese people had been as Cretan space. They occupied a number of worlds.
Now, came from a area that was known as Yoshiwara. It was a, let us say, government-approved red light district.
Oh.
I was the piper
Sounds
of
like my
several
home.
high-ranking courtesans. Oh.
You've been witness to a
You
lot of
remember
things,
reading
haven't
some
you?
about that.
Oh, absolutely.
It definitely sounds like you would get along with my mother.
That makes a lot more sense as to why you and Sig have so much fun.
Did you not know?
No, you don't tell me anything. I just happen to live right in the room next door, but I hear the
I
the
always am
moans,
happy
the
to tell
noises,
the
and the
stories
knocks,
from the Matsubaya.
but you haven't told me any of this.
You definitely sound like someone who would get along famously on my homeworld.
Well, yes, I would hope so. My ladies were famous trendsetters after all. I learned from them. Well, technically...
Well, you know, it's a
learned from each
matriarch.
other.
Well, as a matriarchy,
had to
generally
go and
speaking, the ladies were the ones running all of the businesses, but it was our main imports, if you were, for things people come, were essentially
had a version of it
pleasures to titillate the senses and medical tourism. So,
I mean, I'm from there.
we definitely had a
So I
lot of
recognize a
interesting
few
people
things.
arrive. People looking to have surgeries or alterations done for purely cosmetic reasons, usually of an extreme variety, or safe experiences with altered mental states.
The cups have a mind of their own.
Ah, I see. Well, I can understand sort of the changing one's body, at least temporarily. And of course, the drugs part. I do make my own tobacco.
Yeah. At this stage, I don't think you could find a Canopan whose bloodstream doesn't qualify probably as a controlled substance.
That sounds very interesting.
Let's just say when I found out there were biovores. Hello, I'm James Darling. I'm a Canopan.
Oh, perfect. Well, if you need any good tobacco, you know where to go.
Generally significantly stronger things in very specific ratios.
Oh, do not worry, darling. I've been, let us say I have a friend that has helped me out with some, Fae-inspired items.
Oh, even here there's always a chemist.
Oh, absolutely. Hello, Ozix.
Kise?
Do not suppose you have found out anything about the utter assholes, have you?
Don't know much so far. I just finally got fully peeled myself from a hunt last week, so I'm finally able to walk properly.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Have you heard from Sigurd at all?
What is that?
I did get off the phone with Sigurd a while ago.
A while ago, as in when?
Long story short. Hmm? What'd you say?
When was this? I have not seen him for a few days. A couple.
I talked with him about a few days ago. I'd say about the night of when all that happened.
Oh.
Yes.
It's a shame his sister isn't any more help.
Okay. I would rather not have her following him at the moment either way.
Yeah, if you ever need Knowing her, she probably is. Given that she's been in our walls for weeks on end.
Well, someone had to think of the idea, I suppose.
At this point, hopefully
What,
she won't
literally?
get to. Yes, literally.
Yes. Literally in our walls.
In
What?
I'm not going to ask for an explanation, but that just seems awkward.
She's very
long story.
protective of her brother. It's very annoying to deal with.
Oh, I had some overprotective sisters. My sympathies if that gets as bad as I suspect it is.
Yes, to an extent.
No, I see you. What is it, Sarah?
I'm expecting things to get worse.
My apologies.
Seems like the trend that we're heading in right now.
Bad luck cycle.
At least we're trying to.
Oh, you
stay
didn't tell her that.
consistent.
Oh no.
Can I?
Can't last forever.
Thank you.
Good for the moment, actually.
Well, there goes yours.
Which is fine. It went to a good cause.
Oh, are they not all for me? Oh.
That's why I took one.
I can bring some more over, and they could be on me this time if you'd like.
Oh, see that is perfect. Oh.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
well, giving treats to charming young women is hardly a waste of time or funds, in my opinion.
She is a bottomless pit normally. She ate. How many cakes did you eat that one night?
Who was really counting? Besides, charming, absolutely.
It's the appropriate
Woman,
answer.
Probably was.
very true. Young,
That's a lie.
perhaps not so much. But thank you, dear.
We'll just call it youthful in spirit. How's that?
Oh, youthful and a spirit, yes. Oh.
Fair enough.
Here you are. Enjoy.
Thank you, darling. See, there you go. Take one
No,
now.
that wasn't me. That was him.
Yes, everyone is a darling to me. You are simply more so, apparently.
Darling squared.
Well,
What can I say? The family name. It carries.
Apparently so.
You can't tell. No, surprise, really. Not a problem.
Yes, at the moment at least, she shall not be able to find him.
Let's hope so, for the sake of his sanity.
Oh no, I suppose not like that.
There's a certain someone
If
who shall make
history
sure
is
of
any
that.
example,
If that is any
Oh, sorry for being loud.
recompense at all.
Oh, hello, Dee Dee dear.
you're good.
I'm not used to
Hiyo.
Yes, in my experience, I actually had to go and take the soles off of my shoes because it turns out I've been bugged by my family.
Why are they sticking
They're that protective.
insects in your shoes?
No tracking devices.
Oh. Oh, yes, I heard there's some sort of... I do not know what they called it. Some sort of fey essence or something like that. Threads or... The other dragons told me that I needed to be careful of that, because the hunters could apparently stick it on us and follow us. But apparently I had nothing, so...
Well, that is a bit beyond my realm of experience. Usually mine would be more technological in nature.
That I stay away from with a passion. Well, luckily it's been a bit fine now, while I am stuck in this body. But electronics and my kind do not mesh well.
Feel free to come over if you'd like.
Yes, dear.
This is why I don't get involved most of the time, but when it involves people that I care about, I can't help but get involved. Normally it's way above my pay grade. I don't get paid enough by MMR to go and put my life on the line, but I'll make an exception.
Well, I would certainly hope I had that sort of effect on people. Where else will you get the good, the good quality Kisame then? I am quite valuable. In many ways.
You're also very fun to pick on Echo with, and I'd be sad to see you go.
Oh yes, that would be terrible. I'm glad you both are doing well, though. I have been worried that Echo's been doing the whole thing where he bottles everything up again.
I hope not.
You'll have every single knowledge in the
He
world.
did not let me in his room for the last for a while, but it's because of his whole feather thing.
Oh yes.
Molting, I think you call it.
Right, I did hear about that.
City of Splendors, Waterdeep.
He said I cooked well for him, so I'll give myself a little pat on the back for that.
You know? The Sword Coast.
Yes, he's trying to get everyone to learn a thing or two. I am holding back the, what do they call it, the dam of being forced to learn how to cook. Why would I need to do that?
Kind of.
No, you don't want to learn how to cook?
That's not comforting, I guess.
No, everyone
It
else
brings me
makes
closer
lovely
to
things
him.
while we need to.
Time of the Netherese Empire. No, that's before.
You definitely sound like members of my family.
We're able to go out and get whatever we like when we wish. When Sigurd is around.
Ah, the noblesse oblige.
Young and dapper, if I may say, good sir.
Is that another strange slang I've heard in this?
No. That's just a normal saying.
There are so many words in this modern common. It is hard to keep track of them all. This is my second language, dear.
Common is indeed weird. And I know both common and Japanese. You tell me which one's. And the harder one? It's common.
Well, yes, of course. Japanese is my first language, dear. I'm from the Edo period.
I feel like this is a slightly biased conversation.
Well, there might
I
be
had no
some
idea what you were
linguistic
talking about.
drift over a certain period of time.
Yeah.
It's a long and very complicated story that I don't know ever used to.
Well, I suppose that makes you more mysterious, doesn't it?
I don't use it too much anyways. Mother prefers us using common when we can.
What is the saying?
That is a shame.
Are you Xavier?
I mean, we use it at home. It's just more of when we're out and about.
I was recommended this place by
That is still a shame. Must keep the traditions intact.
Finding a way to go and keep one's roots is definitely important. Keeps you grounded in the world.
Oh, we do.
Precisely. Especially when certain things simply do not exist anymore.
I have heard a lot about
Yes. Don't go into the basement.
Well, that was a bit of a mood killer to the conversation. We should probably find a different topic before everyone's depressed thinking about things they don't have.
Yes, potentially. So tell us more about your lands. Interesting traditions.
Oh, not my lands. I was very much far from the line of succession. In addition to being male, so I was not suitable.
It seems that that's a popular place.
I suppose not
Let's
lands
see.
that more of the interesting cultural things.
Interesting cultural things. Well,
That or any good gossip. I always take good gossip.
I really don't know if I have any good gossip. I haven't been here long enough to acquire any, but I mean, one of the things that we do sort of export is that we will send out what they call pleasure circuses, sort of taking what we consider a normal base level of this is fun and exciting and ways to explore the senses, the mind and the body in all ways possible, and send those out amongst the stars. And other people find them extremely scandalous, very much taboo, and of course they sell out everywhere they go.
That sounds like my kind of place.
No, it's an interesting time.
When is the one going to come around here?
That is an interesting question, as I'm not quite entirely certain how I got here. My understanding is it might have been a bit of an error.
Ah, yes, I've heard these
I'm learning
stories.
very quickly that this is a common path.
Oh, very
It
much
really
so.
is. Honestly, it was a blessing in disguise, though.
Well, I'm finding the benefits outweigh some of the consternations.
I think this is better than anything.
Very unique place.
Although I just worry that it has a time limit.
Well, from a certain perspective, everything has a time limit. I mean, if you really, really wanted to think about it, for most of us, you are always, in fact, going to die within 2 to 4 minutes, but breathing resets the clock.
Oh, please do not talk about that right now. I almost got asphyxiated.
You forgot to breathe, didn't you?
No, I was poisoned.
Well, that's a slight difference from asphyxiation. That sounds like poisoning.
Yes, the poison froze my lungs or something like that. I could not breathe.
Well, I'm very glad they were able to correct it in time. I'm assuming this is something that normally wouldn't be a problem for you given your recent delve into the, fleshiness.
Yes, it would not.
Am I seeing things or?
Well, this is my body for the moment.
You're not imagining things yet. Long story short, I kind of like pissed off like a Halloween spirit, and he kind of made this.
Oh,
you as well.
This and yeah. Well, no, there was a probably different Halloween spirit, It's probably different. So I said his mom was fat and weighed a lot, so he made me into a dumbbell, and I kind of look like this now.
Oh, so too, you deserve that. I see.
that's
Much
fun.
different. See, that's very different from my situation. I did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you considered and ruminated on the mistakes you've made to get yourself here?
Yeah. Hell no. I don't regret a single thing, except maybe looking like a dumbbell. This kind of sucks.
Was on my way back down.
At least I won't get hit by bullets anymore. It's nice.
Just kind of went a different direction with mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a walk.
Yeah, you go do that.
I don't blame you.
It's showing
on that
off,
one.
I see.
What are you saying? Your legs are having issues, or just still too dinged out to get around?
Very slow. Everything is bruised. Got some healing, but it
Understandable.
doesn't fix everything at once. Apparently.
The worst part is it only gets harder to do the longer you exist and the more healing you have done to you. Trust me on that one.
Well, that I am going to
I'm
fix.
just
Luckily,
looking
I
at the
have
back of
Ellis to
whatever that is.
refresh the body when I need.
I've had my fair share of weird showers.
Why did...
I'm not expecting this to be my last flesh golem.
You were saying, miss? Why does
I saw the... whatever that was, walking away from
it
us.
looked like an exercise training weight?
Yeah, and someone apparently drew what looks to be like it's supposed to be like it has cheeks on the backside of it.
Your costume was a
I'm sorry if anyone's been talking. I think that
Having
was
spent a
froze.
great deal of time around soldiers, it is the level of intellectual humor I've come to expect.
Similar to a sending stone. The elf described it to me as a math.
Ugh, too tired to deal with that right now.
I heard math rock.
Reasons I am so glad I am not in charge of anything anymore.
It can be quite difficult, yes.
That's fine.
Although I haven't really
Yes, but now I get to literally say it is not my problem. It's such a lovely phrase.
It is a freeing experience, is it not, darling?
It's been okay.
One I have not had in an extremely long time. I have been rather enjoying it.
Well, glad to hear it.
Fair enough.
It'll be going, so.
Oh, okay.
Normally that's me doing that.
New hire?
Yeah.
I'll say hi in a bit.
Dana, that's
I'm hearing familiar voices at least.
I'll give you some time to eat. You can come by me. I won't be going.
I'd be very surprised if I heard those.
He's not allowed to get up. You have to come to him. I suppose.
So what have all you been doing since you suddenly arrived here?
I'm gonna sit down with them, right?
Initially taking stock of where I was, and then very quickly realizing that I was absolutely nowhere near where I thought I was. Suddenly finding myself surrounded with a stunning diversity of... Well, my concept of humanity expanded very rapidly.
Oh, yes, so I heard of it from.
That seems to happen with a lot of visitors.
Oh, indeed.
So, given that my general means of both transport and earning money was based on technology, and most of what I would need to repair and maintain that is not here, I've been sort of dwindling on my funds and at the point where I think I'm just going to sell off what I have left. No reason to keep it.
You don't have some sort of very
Can't
large...
find anything similar to use for repairs?
What do they call it? Some sort of large piece of technology?
What other things have you been up to?
Well, generally speaking, most people are not in the market to be hiring a war robot 4 times the size of this building with the capability of leveling a small city.
Right, that.
Yes, that would be a battle mech. Generally speaking, they're hard to maintain, they're very expensive,
Actually, right about now, that sounds wonderful. What do you think about dragon hunters?
Looking for fights lately?
I can't say I've had the experience of meeting any, let alone dragons themselves.
I suppose at the moment, hello. So technically you have.
Yeah. You've at
At least
least
half
Very
you've
well.
at least met a dragon, yes.
It always worries me.
But I would
And
love
once
to
again,
see
my
them
vistas
stomped
are
into
expanded.
the dirt by a very large piece of metal.
Well, that would require going and getting the very large piece of metal completely operational again. Which is, again, an expensive prospect, let alone not having the necessary tools, technicians, or available skill sets. So,
Yes, that is the hard part.
I suspect at this point, lacking, for lack of a better term, the artisans and engineers to maintain the thing, it's better for me to just sell it and find a new way to go and make a path for myself.
I do suppose, but if you still wish to stomp on anyone with anything large, let me know. I have several options for you.
She has an vendetta right now, and honestly, yeah, I don't pity the people that are on your anger list right now, Kise.
Oh yes. It is a very small list generally, but oh, is it intense.
Well,
Kise-san is very angry.
Oh yeah. Never invoke the wrath
Well.
of the kami.
Generally speaking, having gone through the process of growing up both amongst nobility and having taken my etiquette classes, I try not to invoke the wrath of those of greater import than myself.
Generally good
Bad for
idea.
business.
Very good idea.
By the same token, I do have a certain tactical mind, so while I can't say I've been hired on, I can absolutely provide some opinion, or at least insight to the situation, if there's something you're looking to achieve.
Well, as soon as we find them all, we destroy them. Simple, but effective.
Maybe I misunderstood then.
If they wish to go
Madam
trying to
Kise, if I
eradicate things and
might...
sell people for bards, then they should get a taste of their own medicine, yes?
I sign up for pretty much every job that pops up.
While emotionally I see that as satisfying, my immediate response to this would be that hunting and fighting other people is many things. Simple is never one of them.
Perhaps. At least in this case, they are very difficult to find. But once they are found... From what I hear, everyone very much in this realm enjoys sort of destruction, fighting, that sort of thing. I think it is barbaric for the most part. But it is useful, especially on occasions like this.
Clean or just live my life and I come back.
I've been reading up quite a bit. The library upstairs is quite extensive, particularly on the legalities. It's been very nice, actually, sort of being away from it. Not for nothing, but having a few months and weeks of peace has been nice. Also, you're incredibly flexible at the moment.
Yes, a bit of a... I have to do stretches sometime. Deal with all
I
the,
understand. It's because to go and get the muscles that you're not used to. Just keep them. Yes, no, understood. Yeah.
Oh, it still hurts like a bitch there.
Physical therapy generally does.
I'm still getting used to being physical. It's only been in
Trust me, it only gets worse. After 48 some odd years, I can tell you, and a number of stints in hospitals, it only gets worse.
Again,
I envy you in the ability to go
yes.
away from it.
Yeah, I'm expecting not to have to deal with that. If my flesh clone starts breaking down, I simply get a new one. Hello, dear.
Good choice.
Assuming that
my name is Dee Dee. I'm just human, I guess.
I was human.
Sorry to bring down.
You don't know. Look, you never know what the ground rules are when you're transported to a different world. Well, different ways.
Sulking in my
Well, at least there's tarts.
Very true. That is a saving grace, especially right about now. Good food. If I was stuck,
Well,
I suppose I would not have this problem if I was stuck back in my original body, but then I would not be able to eat or drink or...
Are you saying that despite the many rigors, the pleasures of the flesh are still distracting?
Well, the pleasures of the flesh are amazing, but I can wish for the best of both worlds, really. Stupid curse.
That we all should aspire so high.
I'm aspiring to be an actual god, so technically, yes.
Well, the lady does not dream small. I give her credit for that.
I may be small, but I do not think small. So it's technically, at least in the religion that I am technically a part of, I am already a god, in a sense. A minor one, surely, at the moment, but not... that is to say something.
What? People showing up, waving braziers of incense at you, offering tarts at your feet or something?
I do get offerings, yes, at my kamidana.
I don't even know how to begin to process that one.
It is apparently a strange thing for all, but then again, it is strange to me as well. My kind generally, at least, there were used to be rules. My kind were not allowed to interact with the mortal realm. But now we are all just wandering around willy-nilly, having Hanyo and everything, so I am enjoying it as best I can.
Well, there's a certain line of thinking that goes, rules only exist because someone had to break them at some point, so...
Well, that is true, but they broke them before, and then they made them, and now apparently we are breaking them all again, because fuck it.
Well, if everyone's breaking them, then it's not a rule anymore, it's a suggestion.
Exactly, and I'm very curious as to what caused the change. But unfortunately, I was a bit... what is the right term for it?
Predisposed of?
Dormant. During all that. Something I never wish to be again.
Well, I can only imagine what that must be like, going... I mean, it sounds almost like cryogenics at that stage, being stuck in a place where you have no consciousness and then... you wake up and everything's changed.
Yes, at least...
Not a pleasant sensation.
No, but I suppose still better than the alternative. I sort of forced myself to go dormant, otherwise I would have been staring at the darkness in a box for hundreds of years.
That sounds like a fast track to insanity.
Precisely. Again, never happening again.
Well, it sounds like you've established quite the following already, so I doubt you're going to fall into misuse.
Yes, of course. Though, apparently dragon hunters did not get the memo. Which is why I'm very excited to get back into my actual body and potentially have the ability to curse them all. Quite literally.
Well, it depends on
if this
who
is how
gets
my
to first
Aramitama
be
comes
with you.
into being, I would be glad to get rid of them all in it.
Alright, I'll confess to a certain degree of ignorance here. When one because I've definitely seen people demonstrate magic and speak of magic, when you say of cursing them all, what, they all suddenly burp and fart all the rest of their lives? I mean, what does that entail?
I would not be that crass. Though I would make them hurt. Very much. At least 100 times more than I felt when they stabbed me with their poison swords.
At least for
Definitely
her,
seems like
she
an-
does the magic curses. As for me, I'll just cut them in half.
I suppose having people to just go out and do that is a form of a curse in itself.
Some would say that warfare is in fact the curse and that we are just the hands that execute it. It's just a matter of... Think of it like this. You make a choice. As someone at the top of the chain of decisions. The point of violence is not to go and harm someone. The point of violence is to make a political statement very personal at the end of a fist.
That would be disgustingly horrible.
Or to put it another way, war doesn't determine who is right. War determines who's left. As such, you can make things surgical in a way. You can say, rather than encompassing all these other people and bringing them into the suffering and the situation that you were feeling, you can say, I know these 5 individuals are my problem, so I'm going to hire much meaner individuals to go in and make them go away, potentially minimizing the circumstantial damage in the process.
Yes, that's exactly what is going to happen. As soon as we find them.
There you are. Pardon me, I started lecturing. It's just bad officer habits.
I know.
But at the same time, I still am right.
Well, you certainly
Do not
have a
need
different
war for
doctrine to
that.
war than what I was taught.
Well, when we talked about it previously, yours seemed to be reliant very heavily on if we throw enough bodies at them, the tanks will eventually gum up, whereas mine was much more, we don't have enough bodies and equipment, so it has to be extremely surgical.
Yes, and that was a bit more indiscriminate.
Yeah, I gather it after hearing the dietary options.
Yep. Don't worry, I don't have any of those foods on me anymore.
Good, good. The food here... Look, I'm on a planet with produce that has actual baked goods. There are fresh eggs. It's as close to heaven as you're going to get.
I mean, I do have this.
Is that a burrito?
Yeah.
What manner of burrito?
I got some place called Chipotle. Not bad.
How long have you been carrying that around?
Chicken. I just got it today.
Why have you been
Well, that's
carrying
not
it
bad,
around?
then. That's fine.
I'll save it for dinner. I was half-eaten burrito from lunch.
And yet you went to a place with food.
Long story short.
I come here mostly for the drinks. I like the teas.
They are good teas, yes. But they have good everything, really.
Fair
I
enough.
have to say, well, I would have liked to have found something a bit sterner in the beverage department. The tea here really is quite excellent.
Very true.
Apparently, with one of their staff being a hellhound, more tuned to fire. Fire and alcohol don't exactly mix nicely, to say the least.
No, they mix very well, just explosively.
No,
Can you
we're
add
trying
that to the
serve
list?
the
Well, no,
patrons.
that would be alcohol abuse, would it not? To bend them all in alcohol. Use the very cheap
It depends on the alcohol. Yeah.
The people who actually...
Get the cheapest,
it
unnecessary kind,
makes them worse
just
than-
like them. Taste of their literal medicine.
I was gonna say.
I mean, you could just get alcohol that is not drinkable. Like medical grade alcohol. Well, that or like something like ethanol or what have you. Good old grain alcohol.
But is that not
Then again,
useful for
Kise,
something? I
remember,
need something that is
I
completely
know-
useless for what it's intended to do. Just like them. Poetic.
Madam Kise, I think you will find that everything in the universe is useful in some way, shape, or form, even people you don't like. Finding something completely useless would mean it doesn't exist.
We shall have to beg to differ in this case. I think all of them are useless.
Natural philosophy is an interesting, always interesting topic.
I was gonna say, you could either go with fire, right? I used to work in making chemical weapons. I could work with that too.
Oh, nasty stuff. Has a habit of getting out of control.
No, I shall not sully my Kizami with any sort of ideas like that. Never mind. But yes, that sounds perfect. Valid points. They tried to kill us exactly. Yes, I find no use out of anyone who is trying to kill me.
That's very funny what Jaden said.
Well-
He called me.
There's always some benefit to people. I mean, look on the bright side. If they keep trying and failing, you know that whatever you're doing in life is right.
Yes, I suppose
At
there
least
is a
in
good
terms of
side
your
to it,
preparedness.
Yes, the idea of wanting to destroy them wholeheartedly does bring me joy. So that is a good
There
thing.
you have it. There's two things right off the bat. Look at that.
Yes, spite's always a good motivator.
Not our town per se.
It could work some form of ability. That's true. Yeah, but technically, they also declared holy war because Kise's trying to be god.
Oh yeah. It's the sound of old age, or at least middle age.
It seems terrible.
It's well, the physical part of it is a bit burdensome, but at the same time, the experience very useful.
I suppose.
Right. Hello again, everyone. Well, if I haven't met you before, hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Sir? Is it sir?
It's Emoti.
Forced the younger one.
I'm a food critic.
I see.
Okay, now I remember.
Fair enough.
Oh, I've heard of one of them coming around here before.
I mean, that usually is what happens when the food is of a particular quality. Everyone wants to sort of have their thought
It's
on it.
delicious here. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Do anything anyway.
Out of 2, I'm presuming.
Well, technically I can give... Well, technically all my fingers are about the size of a thumb, so I guess I could technically do 4 thumbs up.
Out of the potential 8.
One of the only few things I can do in that meantime.
Okay. 6. Is that better?
I mean,
I
you
just
said it was
want a
quite
food blog,
good.
I'm sorry.
6 would be nice. Ah, I see.
You have a food blog.
A critic.
Anyway, I'm Emoti. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm James.
Kisegawa.
I hope you recover from your injuries.
Yes, hopefully soon. I have a lot of planning to do.
Yeah.
It's been getting worse, actually.
I have to ask, did you have to get a specialized keyboard to type with those fingers?
And well,
No.
last time they tried something new.
Huh.
Just big keyboard.
All right, fair enough. Play through. Keep typing, I suppose.
It does take a while.
Town's known for its
Plus, also
I
you
can
got
imagine.
text to speech. Or speech to text, I should be.
Well, that would definitely speed things up. Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe to drop some sort of offering in the platter up there for the god.
Right then.
Wait, there's a platter for a god I'm supposed to offer something to. I didn't even notice it.
Oh yeah, some sort of protector of this place of some sort. A fox spirit.
I suppose I'll put a dragon.
I'm learning very quickly that gods are a much closer to their flocks than I'm somewhat used to here.
Princess!
Something like that.
We're not as defensive.
Hi! I checked. I can do this.
Hold on, you don't look anything like
It
you're
reminds
supposed
me
to.
of Echo.
Dios.
Wow, forward.
Me with Echo.
Oh, it's good. All right. Lovely.
Wasn't.
Oh, so it's that sort of thing, I see.
Congratulations.
Not the time.
How?
What the
in
fuck
the
do you mean, how?
How in the hell are... Michael?
I'm not
Why
gonna
are you
talk to
here?
her, son.
How are
They
you
can have their
alive?
moment. I'll let them have their moment.
They told me you were burnt to a fucking crisp.
With those, so you can go give him a hug.
Surprisingly good for that.
I performed your fucking eulogy.
Split it. Lovely. Any of them in infernal, elvish?
Was it a good one?
Hey, Kise, where are you gonna be heading? Just in case I don't catch up with you right away.
I have to keep it
I suppose I'm staying at that dragon's bar for a bit longer
should get
until
some tea.
some things are blown over, at least until Sigurd gets back from where they went.
Monka texted me that she's on her way.
That place is pretty cold, if I remember correctly, right?
You're looking good.
Somewhat, yes.
100 meters of my location and approaching, and I said,
I'll try to tell you as best as I can, but if you go somewhere too cold, I can't regulate myself properly.
Actually, I've
Seems to be alright for that, at least, especially around the keep itself.
Turns out, when you don't want to go hang out.
Okay, well, I'll try to catch up with you when I can, okay?
That's fine, dear.
Please,
old man,
stay safe, okay?
This world isn't anything.
I don't want to have to say goodbye to someone, okay?
Trust me.
Oh, trust me,
Also,
you will
there's people
not.
who have much better technology than we ever had back home.
I do not intend to die.
Either way, I know you're too stubborn for that, but still.
Find the plate that has a thing for the doll.
You know?
For God, we have to go in apparent and make an offering
I
to the
worry.
fox spirit. Oh, pardon me, sir.
I would say I
Of
would be
course.
fine, but I found out that that is not
So
entirely
where's the
the
part where
case.
I wake
Can I grab a...
Just
what's the
be
strongest
as safe as possible, okay?
Yes. I shall head back that way
In
at
fact, I
least.
had the elderberry tea before. I'll just have that again. That was
It's been a long day.
Just the near the.
Fucking
mine, Michael. Leave it alone.
Transport.
Also, dragon person behind me.
Magical place is good for that.
I noticed, or just hanging out.
I know, I'm just.
Yeah.
I get worried.
Well,
I'm
I'll be here for a little longer and I'll try to just tail you until I can't anymore. I'll be at the apartment.
That's fine, dear.
table set for tiny people. Yeah, just.
Eventually, I suppose she'll have to get something that does not connect to Sigurd's phone. Then I shall be able to talk to everyone.
Probably.
You know, now seeing that they're in this lot, like in better light.
Stay safe,
I can
please.
agree that
Alright, very much intend to.
Sure, that hair looks
intense.
Have a good night, dears.
So, Madam Kise?
I'm just saying, that's a nice hairstyle. What?
I just noticed. Oh, sweetie. Oh, that's right. I heard about the situation that happened.
Yes, yes.
I'm glad that you guys are okay.
As well as can be expected, I suppose, though. Still need to hear from Sigurd.
If there's anything I can do, I'm willing to do it. Okay.
Thank you.
Nobody hurts my friend, and you know, hearing Jaden being fucked up, it's you know, it boiled my blood.
Turning into a baby.
Very much so. Do you have any stronger ones of that jar I have seen before that can very much destroy people in very painful ways? Do let me know, because that seems very useful.
You beat yourself up.
Okay,
Information. Like you were a leader.
Just do it, and then I turn into a baby.
No.
Thank you, dear.
I'll make sure to see what I can find.
They
having
told
a
me it
similar
was
problem
safe,
that
so
you
I've been
used to
staying there for now. At least until Sigurd gets back.
Every time you tried to say shapeshift, you turned into a baby.
How's he doing?
But now it's me turning into a
I
baby.
will be right back now.
We'll figure it out.
Last I heard,
We have plenty of room.
You were very bad shape, but healing slowly. But I have not seen him since. What, Friday night?
Anything, goes wrong.
Not since I went to the keep.
I guess the obvious place is.
Gotcha.
Is there a moral to the story?
Knowing you, you two will recover in no time.
Trying to make me think about
Yes,
it.
of course.
No.
I promised it shall be fine.
Not trying to.
And I shall head back to there for now. I shall see you later, dear.
Aye.
You taught me.
Hey, well, Kise.
Why wouldn't I get in touch?
Good night, dear. Good to see you, Sunichi-san.
Huh? Hi?
Have a pleasant evening.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better.
Oh, have you not seen the flesh
I'm
golem?
sorry, do I know you?
Were you like
Mhm.
kidnapped and sold off? without me fucking
Kisagawa,
noticing,
darling.
or-
More the exact opposite.
Oh,
I volunteered to ensure that you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's technically my flesh golem,
Got it.
but I got stuck in it for the month.
right. I forgot.
Hold on.
Sorry.
You protected me.
I suppose you shall have to make it up to me later. Forgetting me, that seems unforgivable. Either way, I'm tired. Have a good night.
I remember you. I just forgot the new look.
Yes, it is a bit uncouth at the moment. You can blame dragon hunters.
You doing good in that field?
Well, given that I'm told that they are called bruises are steadily going away. I suppose so. Getting of a bit of what they call a
Your
concussion.
eye? Okay.
Concussion.
Together. Okay.
I have been getting healing at least. And I'm coming up with as many ideas as I can once I get my true body back to deal with them.
Payback, eh?
Oh, absolutely. At least 100-fold. At least. They almost killed Sigurd. I think they almost killed me.
I think that jumps up to 1,000-fold at that point.
My betrothed.
This ass and we ended in our stomach. We feasted that day.
Is he okay?
So well.
I believe it was you who got the tail.
It's rare not seeing him with you.
Can I grab a spiced apple cider?
Yes, from what I can tell, well, he should be alright, but I've not seen him now, so I could not say for certain.
Here, I can't understand any of the
Hopefully
conversation
soon.
I'm overhearing, and I think it's making it hard to read.
Right.
Oh, we're talking about wyverns over here and
Have a good
hunts.
night.
You know, that sounds much
Oh, yeah, let me keep you.
Okay.
How's it going?
Take care, Kise-san.
hunting
Her leg, her arm is
Long
fine.
night.
Now
Have a good night,
she's
dear.
all right now. So
Get some rest.
from a hunt.
Quite sorry, madam.
Forgive me if my
Words. I tend to hunt as well, so perhaps not.
If only the portals were closer. I suppose technically, well, I would have to get to the Wicarium. But Fable did say it was open to us. At least travel there is simple enough. Ugh. Stretch. Oh, I'm tired. I think it's been a good night. Alright, well, thank you all for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow for MMR, as usual. Let's see who I can send you all to. It was nice being able to like have a good long conversation with 404. I never get to have that. That was nice. It's been a Joel week. I'll send you to Joel. He's playing his favorite Indian character like Ebb and Flow, so. There you go. Alright, so yeah, until tomorrow night. Oh shit, right, I have a lot of work to do. So I should probably get on that. But until tomorrow, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Good night.
Asexual, polyhedral, dissector. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly throughout. treasure that's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes